Liverpool leading. Castillo's in trouble. Leeds steps in, and the fight is over. Towels coming from Dominic Kingo. Towels there from Dominic Kingo. Let's go. Stopped. Left off the legend.
This is Thomas Lyons of Reps on TV, here for the press conference for White Rivas ahead of July 20th. Fortunate to be joined by heavyweight David Price. Firstly, David, how are you? How you doing?
Thanks, yeah.
Good. Obviously, massive fight that's kind of materialised now between yourself and Dave Allen. Obviously, touching on firstly your win over Kash Ali. Obviously, wasn't the circumstances in which you wanted the fight to kind of happen, but just give me your thoughts on that, and now carrying that over the momentum you've got into this fight with Dave Allen.
Yeah, well, a couple of wins on the bounce. Like you said, last fight wasn't the best end and I could have wished for, but it was a win all the same. And before the fight, I wanted to just win any which way possible, because it would lead me into a bigger fight, which it has done. So we just keep the ball rolling.
Yeah, and what you expect in July 20th, obviously both bring very sort of explosive styles. That element kind of carries throughout the heavyweight division, right from the bottom to the elite level. So you've got Dillian Whyte topping the card again, another fighter that's in exciting fights. So what can you expect for the fans on July 20th? Is it looking for you to document sort of that explosiveness again?
I don't know, yeah, because I haven't really thought about how I'm going to go about it, because it's 12 weeks away.
Yeah.
The fight was only made on Friday, but we haven't spoken too much detail about how we're going to go about it. But when you're in a boxing ring, you get it on the chin, you revert to type, you say, so punch is going to be landed, and it's going to get tasty in there, I think. Definitely.
Yeah, and the domestic scene at the moment, a heavyweight's thriving. So in the weekend, Daniel Dubois recorded third round stoppage over Richard Lartey, and again, kind of the board issuing a potential British title fight in the summer against Joe Joyce. So obviously having kind of a firm eye on that's what's happening kind of around the British level scene, but also the fight on July 20th.
Not really, no. I mean, I'm always interested in watching the other heavyweights anyway, especially young, talented heavyweights like Daniel Dubois, because he's definitely got a big future. So you're always watching how they're getting on. But the British title isn't really something that I've got eyes on, because there's that many different paths that can be taken at the minute. You know, the winner of me and Dave Allen will probably go on to fight nothing to do with that side of things because of the promotional situation. And I think, Joe Joyce and Dubois have been ordered to fight for the British title, so be someone within Frank Warren's stable probably fight for the British. That's what I think. I don't know, but I've just obviously got to concentrate on July 20th and Dave Allen, because it's a massive fight and it deserves all the attention.
Yeah, have you got potential ambitions maybe to kind of surpass British level, obviously without kind of overlooking any fighter, but also having that kind of in the back of your mind? There are potential fights there.
I think it would be Dave Allen. You could get a call then for some type of world level fight.
Yeah,
that wouldn't be unexpected. So, but we just have to get this job done first and then see what's what.
Yeah, and obviously a massive kind of contentious topic at the moment with sort of substance manipulation throughout the sport, also in other sports. I mean, what's your kind of whole take on the whole Jarrell Miller situation? The fight's in jeopardy now, potential opponent.
Fight's off, isn't it? Yeah. Fight's off. Just madness, really. And obviously, to risk such an opportunity, I've just never been able to understand it. But then you have to look back, further back in his past performances, and wonder, was it the case then as well? He just weren't getting tested. So a lot's been spoken of it. I've got my own opinions on drug cheating sports, because it's close to home for me. But it's just dragging the name of the sport down, I think. So hopefully you'll get a legitimate opponent who's going to put up a show. Yeah,
and kind of bringing back that kind of entertainment element factor. Obviously the Kash Ali fight's always going to kind of be paired with yourself and having sort of the circumstances that kind of arose in that fight. In terms of the severity of his kind of punishment in terms of his sentence and sort of being banned temporarily from the sport, do you feel that it was kind of given a bit of a lenient kind of case?
He bit me and it was bad, and it was broke the rules and all that, but at the end of the day, drug cheats deserve more than someone biting someone in the boxing ring. He bit me to get a way out, in my opinion. We could have done more damage once he had a grip in his skin. He could have torn the skin off type of thing, but he gnawed at me enough to get himself through that. That's what I thought. 6 months ban and a £10,000 fine. I don't know, it's up to the boxing boards, isn't it? I don't really... I'm not really bothered, to be honest.
But with these kind of whole regulatory bodies, we've got VADA, WADA, across the scope, we've got the UCAD, UK Anti-Doping Agency in the UK, but also kind of setting the precedent for other sports in terms of your opinion from the outside. Do you think kind of the guidelines should be maybe, there should be more enforcement as in kind of stricter guidelines, maybe kind of clarifying what the substances that are permitted or not permitted? Do you think that's kind of going to...
It's up to the boxer themselves to educate themselves on it, because it's become that much of a mainstream story, and it's that much big news. Every fighter knows what's going on.
Yeah.
And if you're fighting for a world title like Jarrell Miller was, you can't plead ignorance either that you didn't know or whatever. They've known all along, and people around them know that it's known to them. So it's just that it's so hard to nail down, because there's that many different governing bodies in boxing jurisdictions. The UK is the only one which has got a consistent anti-doping governing body who is going to stay on top of things. In the States, you've got to bring VADA in to do a private job, and that's only going to happen for title fights. So, you've got fighters turning down $5 million.
Why do you think that was? Obviously, the value, the money generated behind this fight, and now kind of talks about Andy Ruiz potentially getting £5 million for this fight. Obviously, Dillian Whyte sitting over there, topping the bill. He's obviously waited a very long time now to kind of breach that level into the elite echelons of the division. Just kind of talk to me in terms of if you were kind of sitting offered a fight with Joshua and kind of knowing that there's potentially people around your team that haven't kind of enforced that along sort of a consistent basis, camp by camp, which probably Miller's kind of been detriment to himself for not kind of worrying about what he's been taking, the kind of protein shakes, whatever kind of substances he has throughout camp to kind of various departments.
EPO's intravenous though, isn't it? So, that blows that argument out of the water. Any fighter worth the salt, unless you're brand new and wet behind the ears and just turned pro and from fighting at a club level, because if he was an international boxer or an ABA standard boxer, you'd know that drugs would take away your results of the fight or whatever. Unless you're brand new, you should know. No one was born yesterday who were involved in boxing. So, it's up to the fighter really.
No, don't need it now.
He doesn't strike me as someone who's, intellectually challenged Jarrell Miller.
Yeah.
Definitely talks a good one. Yeah. Can talk with the best of them, so that his brain works well, and moving quick, talking. You can't tell me he hasn't stopped to go. You get banned if you use drugs. And I don't think he's even tried to state that, to be honest. Yeah. What I'm saying is that it's down to the fighters to take responsibility, ultimately.
Appreciate you giving us some of your time on the platform, and I wish you all the best throughout camp. Obviously, as always, be training diligently for this fight, and obviously the kind of expectations now with the way boxing's accelerated at the moment, the fights that are out there in terms of title contention. So wish you all the best for that. Top man.
Cheers,
Thomas Lyons, Raps on TV, David Price.